Okay, so I'm here with Miss Devlin, and we're talking to her about her career in the law firms. So, was that always your dream and like what you wanted to do with your life?
I don't know. I was always interested. I always liked arguing with people, seriously, but I don't know. It wasn't like from day one when I got to college. That's what I knew I was going to go to law school. No,
So, was that your major to begin with, or did you change it?
no. I actually majored in business with an emphasis in marketing. But to go to law school, you can pretty much major in anything and then apply and take your LSAT. So um, there are a lot of people that go to college and major in whatever they're interested in case they decide they don't want to go to law school in 4 years. But I would have to say that the people that did best in law school are the people that majored in something like history or English, where you actually have to do a lot of writing. Um, but again, those are two majors where if you decide not to go to law school, you kind of have a hard time finding a job. So that's
So,
fine.
so
As
what
a business,
exactly did you do in the law firm and in the law business?
well, when I first got out of law school, I worked. Well, first of all, I took the bar exam, which is a lot of people don't start working until after they take the bar exam because it's very intensive to study for that. So, and then I worked for the Attorney General's office and in the Consumer Protection Division, which is basically kind of offers mediation between people and businesses when they get bad service. It's kind of like a step up from Better Business Bureau since it's the Attorney General's office. So that's what we did a lot of. I had investigators that worked underneath me that handled complaints. And then anything that we would find like patterns of behavior of businesses that were continuing to do the same, you know, thing time and time again, we would go in from the legal standpoint and try to negotiate or find a law that they were breaking or, something to that effect to kind of try to get them to change their business practices.
Okay, so trying to think. Do you have any advice for college kids who either are like thinking about going to law school or just advice for college kids in general?
Um, yeah, again, that's kind of the big thing with what you pick, what you major in. You want to always find something that you're going to enjoy and always kind of plan for that. I don't want to say worst case scenario, but you always kind of want to plan for that worst case scenario, where you don't get in law school or you decide you get to be a senior and you don't want to go to law school. Then you have kind of a fallback plan. But actually, when I was in law school, I had a lot of people that were in school with me that had gone out and worked for a few years and then came back to law school. So that's always an option too. And we had a lot of accounting majors, that had worked in accounting for a few years and then decided that they wanted to come back. So I actually had a couple of doctors and nurses in school with me. The doctors, like had graduated med school, but they wanted to go into like administration and hospital healthcare administration. So they came back to get that law degree as like, something extra.
Okay,
So
well, I think that's all I need, so thank you very much.
you're welcome. I'm sure that was very informative.